Taurus, welcome to your June 2023 weekly reading here. It's going to be a reading from June 12th until the 18th. So if you're new to the channel, this first row is going to be in regards to your career, your ambition, and your goals that you have at this time. There may be some things challenging your beliefs here a little bit, Taurus, but it's more so it's because you're trying to get accustomed to the way of doing something, which you may kind of, it's like you're adjusting. I still see you in a very strong position with this King of Wands in regards to your energy, in regards to your direction, in regards to your confidence. So, and I'm going to touch more on that here in a moment. This second row is going to be in regards to your relationships here. Some of you could be missing like certain people in your life. I'm hearing family. It could be like family. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit distant from family, kind of feeling like the outcast, Five of Pentacles. Or you just may be feeling like the outcast in general here in regards to your relationship. Some of you are solo dolo to the points where you don't even focus too much on relationships. But sometimes, you know, I think that has like an effect. I think there's some moments where you sort of feel like alone or abandoned in a way with this Five of Pentacles here. But I would say, honestly, that I think this is a week, Taurus, and I'm going to keep it real with you in this reading because that's what I do. I think this is a week where you have your own happiness with the things that you do in life, but there's almost like a yearning for something, and it could be relationships or more connectedness with certain people. It could even be romantically. Keep in mind, when I read the relationship row, I'm talking about all areas of your relationships. But with this High Priestess being here, I think you're on a deep search this week to find what resonates with you. Because the High Priestess being here is like telling you to search deeper, right? You're looking for meaning in your relationships. If relationships don't mean nothing to you, then you don't really want to connect, right? Which is a positive thing, by the way, because, you know, surface level relationships don't really do much for you. So I think you're on the hunt, on the look for deeper, meaningful relationships that can add to your happiness as a whole. And I think you will stumble across that, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like this week with that High Priestess being here, it's like it's telling you to search. And we'll clarify, of course. We'll see more in depth of what these energies are. But let's take a look at this last row in regards to any additional messages. Any additional messages here from your guides, from Spirit. Interesting. I see some of you actually stumbling across something that gives you, it just feels work related. I'm gonna be honest. I think with this King of Pentacles being here and the hair font, it's like you're establishing something in particular, and whatever it is that you're establishing, getting accustomed to, is going to be abundant for you, is going to allow blessings to come through with that King of Pentacles being here. Two of Wands is it's telling you, I feel like your guides and spirits is telling you to just keep up the hard work. You know, don't burn yourself out or exhaust yourself. But I do feel with that Two of Wands, it's like to stay determined, right? To be bold, to be assertive, believe in the value of what it is that you have, believe in the value of yourself. Very interesting. All right, let's pull your oracle cards. Yeah, let it out, let it flow here. Yeah, open up the heart to feel. I feel like this is a theme playing out through all these sections here, right? Because I feel like you're learning how to go with the flow and adapt to things when it comes to your career, your work, the ambitions that you have. There may be some things that's challenging you a little bit. I feel like it's challenging you in regards to, it's like more so beliefs, right? Because the Temperance deals with the Sagittarius archetype, and Sagittarius is the educated teacher, is the, you know, is the higher mind, higher perspective, learning. Nine of Wands is Moon and Sag, so adjustments with the Sagittarius energies. But I feel like you're still doing quite well. It's just you're just energetically getting accustomed to some type of newer thing here. And it's through the process of trial and error and doing different things that you're finding like the right sort of mix here. So I think your guides want you to flow. And at the bottom it says open up the heart to feel. And with this being with the energy that's in your relationships, it's almost as if some of you may be kind of, I hate to say it, Taurus, I think you're being a little bit stubborn. Just a little bit. Hey, I'm a fixed sign, Leo. We both stubborn. We probably the most stubborn. All fixed signs are Leo, Taurus. Damn. So either way, I still feel like, things are, it's not like everything's shit. I just think that you're looking for the deeper meaning of relationships. And some of you may feel like an outcast, like you can't really find people to resonate with. But I feel the high priestess, it's like, don't close yourself off, though, from relationships. So I feel like eventually you'll stumble across the right ones. Uh-oh. You have Uranus, and it says change here. As I'm doing this reading right now, the moon's making a sextile to Uranus, which is quite interesting. But Uranus is in your sign, Taurus, with the North Node. Mercury has already crossed over Uranus. So there's been a lot of shifts, unpredictable ones, unpredictable changes. But disruptive changes, I feel like, were needed for you in a way, because it's allowing you to break out of the normal sort of mundane routine. You have this heal card. So you could be healing and patching some things up here in relationships, but I really feel like it's more so like within inside yourself. It doesn't feel like it's that. You also have this transform card at the bottom, so like transformation, right? So I do feel like that temperance and the high priestess being here is pointing to those healing energies. And, Nine of Wands is when you're having to learn newer things. You may be feeling a little bit of the challenge, the struggle, the adversity. But it's through that process of reflecting, of introspection, of going deeper into, being forced to go deeper into deeper levels of awareness that you become enlightened, right? So keep doing your thing. It ain't no thing. The homie Nate Diaz. You have this mountain and it says goals here. Oh yeah, you're highly ambitious. A lot of energy for you. Leo is your fourth house, right? So that's where Mars and Venus is. So there could be a lot of things going on in your private life, home life, family life, and I think you're learning how to balance both here. All right, let's clarify. Let's jump in, Taurus. Clarify this King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. But also, this is your temperament as well. I think you're in a position of having to, where responsibility falls on you a lot. And so it's like you're reliable, right? And so it's like reliability, I feel, is like something that you're having to keep in mind. Four Cups and the Temperance here. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Woo! It's almost like there's things that you're being confronted with. Not like, oh, you're being confronted, but it's like there's things here that you can't ignore anymore, basically. It's like you have to make the adjustments here. And I think that's what it is that you're doing. I think you're still in a strong position. I think you'll still be very successful. It's just like you're just having to get accustomed to that energy. So let's clarify this Ten of Cups for the relationships. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's an opportunity here for you to be able to create what it is that you want with a relationship or within your relationships. But it's like, it's interesting. It's like I'm getting like, I don't know why, fishing is coming to my mind. I like to fish, right? So it's almost like when you cast, right? That you you know, cast out your hook and bait, right? And you kind of just wait for something to come along. And I feel like that's sort of like the energy that's going that's going on in your relationships. And it's like you're just waiting for a bite, you know what I mean? Like you're waiting for the universe to bring something toward you, right? And I think it's what I was saying earlier about creating deeper, meaningful relationships. I do think though you will be getting some type of feedback, or you will be getting like something that you've kind of put out there, because the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess is here, which it's like I feel like you're receiving the aspect of the Six of Pentacles, right? Because the Six of Pentacles can be giving, and then the Six of Pentacles, the other side is receiving, right? And when you have a passive card like the High Priestess, it's the receiving. Empress and the Hierophant. Nine of Wands. And you have the Knight of Cups here. Interesting. I feel like what your guides want you to know is that having a safe space, or creating a space in regards to, because you may already be in this energy, you may already be in this space of where you may be like a provider, or you may be some type of like people depend on you in a way. And I feel sometimes it can be quite overwhelming, or it can feel quite exhausting a bit. But I think your guides are wanting you to know it's like there's great rewards on the way here for you, and like your hard work isn't just for no reason, right? With the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups is telling you to definitely keep pursuing your dreams, and this is your journey of fulfillment, right? So yeah, but I would say that you're definitely in a disruptive, changing energy, I would say, for sure, with this Uranus card. And so there's like different things you're having to get accustomed to, you're having to be able to flow with, you're having to be open to. And I feel like it can be a little bit overwhelming, but it's not like overwhelming to the point where it knocks you off your center. I still feel like you're centered. But it's like, one mountain, you conquer one mountain in life, and then there's another one. And it just keeps going. And I think you have more goals, more things you want to achieve. And I think they're all quite possible, but it's like, it's the harsh reality of truth, of understanding, like, in order for me to do these things, I have to learn how I have to learn how to do newer things. So it's almost like you're a stranger in a way to something, and you're having to be very open-minded and flexible. And I think that can be quite challenging for Tauruses, because it's the fixed energy, right? The fixed earth. But it's like if you allow yourself to be open and flexible, then the sky's the limit, especially with this Uranus card. Because you're ready to break out of the mold here, basically. That's what Uranus is. It's like that urge and wanting to take action, but it can be like the urge to like step outside of the convention, and disrupt and be kind of disruptive a little bit, but in a good way. So that's what I got. I appreciate you, Taurus, for watching. And if you have any questions, you can leave them down below. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is in the description as well. I'll answer any question that you have. I use a different spread, but it's tailored toward you. So if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and I will talk to y'all later.